like I write in the back, in the afterword in our book, Beyond the Shift, where I talk about we're all one piece of the puzzle, and we need
Yes.
everybody. And if everybody showed up as them, it would be this. I mean, it's a beautiful tapestry anyway, but it would be so rich with truth and the wisdom that we gain from just having these conversations. And one conversation sparks another conversation, and it is how I think we evolve, how we move forward is in sharing the the spark within us, right? As you say, that's that inner spark. And the more we do it, the brighter we are, and the more that we're able to show up.
Yes, yes. And sharing from our natural spark, it doesn't deplete us because we're not pretending. It is really tiresome to pretend and show up as a character continually, you know, when we are just showing up as our authentic selves, because it can change moment to moment. It can change. We still are human, having, you know, having this human experience, and there are other factors that do impact, but as long as we are honoring ourselves. One thing I loved, this is a really practical application, right? I heard, I don't know where it came from, but I heard there was a bunch of mums, and they would often catch up once a week, and they'd, go for lunch, or they'd have a girls' night out or something like that. And they started to notice that, sometimes they would make an excuse of, oh, the kid's sick, I'm not going to come out tonight, or whatever. And that's what we do, right? We don't want to say, hey, I don't want to come out with you guys tonight. I'm exhausted. I need a different version of self-care, because it hasn't been okay up until now. It hasn't been okay to kind of, people would take that on as judgment of themselves, or they would take it the wrong way and, get defensive. So what these ladies did, when something wasn't quite right, they would say, girls, I'm really sorry. Tonight I'm busy. And they would spell it Bizzy. So that version of busy is, I need something else for me tonight. I'm busy doing that tonight. It's not, my calendar's too full, or, I've double booked myself. It's like, no, girls, I'm busy. And everybody knows she needs a little bit of space. We'll check in with her again and make sure that she's okay. But that was their beautiful little code word. And I thought, that is so brilliant. We need to make that okay. So rather than, she doesn't want to do her hair and get dressed up and head out, and, she goes out and has a drink or two, and then, she just wants to be at home in her pajamas anyway. Like, let's make it okay that you can be busy and sloth on the couch and watch Netflix and eat popcorn if you need to, if that's what you really desire.
Because
Yep.
that's authentic. That's like, I don't feel like having a shower. I mean, having a shower. Hopefully, I've had a shower, but having a shower, doing my makeup, doing my hair, and going out. We need to make it okay. It's kind of this joke with introverts. It's like, I don't know what I was thinking 2 months ago when I said yes to this, when I knew I don't even want to be with people.
Yes, I'm peopled out. That happens. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, so imagine if we made that okay. And what you'll notice, if you start showing up yourself in your integrity, in your authenticity, and in a very compassionate way. It's all in the delivery, right? We're not going to turn around and go, I don't want to go out with you tonight, I'm going to choose this. No, it's all in the delivery. We have compassion and grace when we're communicating these things. But if you notice somebody in your friend circle says that to you, you love them even more, because you're like, oh, you are honoring you. That is so amazing. If you see it in dating, if you're ever in a conversation where somebody, it may not be the most desirable thing that they're actually talking about, but because it's their truth, there, it does not detract. It actually adds to their attractiveness and the attraction, because they are themselves. And there is nothing more powerful than really showing up as your true self. It's really cool.
What's on your mind in a kind and compassionate way.
Yes. Yep. Without that fear of judgment. And, you know, if somebody can't match you in that integrity and in honoring you speaking your truth and allowing them space to speak their truth, if if that can't happen, that's a deal breaker for me. You know, if we can't honor that for each other, then this isn't going to work, because that's what I desire in a partnership, is that level of honesty and authenticity. And you know, I've had people say to me, I have never been so honest with somebody. And I'm like, okay, it might be because I don't feel like I have to judge you. I don't have to, if you're sharing your truth with me, I don't have to own that and make it mean something to me.
Mhm.
It's your story, it's your journey, it's the position that you're in, that's your experience. Okay? Like, I don't have to own that and make it mean
Any-
squat to me.